Bonjour les amis! Let's look at some of the imperatives with the quirky IR verbs. We were looking at the regular IR verbs before. For example, ralentir is a regular IR verb in the present tense. It means to slow down. Let's conjugate it in the present tense. Je ralentis. Tu ralentis. Il, elle, on ralentit. Nous, now we got to do the issing around. Nous ralentissons. With all the plural ones, we do the issing. Vous ralentissez and il, elle ralentissent. That is a regular IR verb pattern. IS, IS, IT, ISSON, ISSE, IS. If you use it in the imperative, you drop the word tu and you say, slow down, ralentis. If you're talking to more than one person or using vous, you drop the word vous. Ralentissez, slow down. If you are saying let's slow down, you use the nous conjugation without the word nous. Ralentissons, let us slow down. However, we have some IR verbs that don't want to be IR verbs. They're confused. They're like, I'm an IR verb, but I want to be an ER verb. And they take on the ER verb endings in the present tense, which are E, ESE, ONS, EZ, ENT. One example of an IR verb that wants to be an ER verb is ouvrir, to open. Let's conjugate it. I open, j'ouvre, ending E. You open to ouvre, ES. Il, elle, on ouvre, back to E. Nous ouvrons, vous ouvrez, ils, elles ouvrent. There is no issing around here. And of course, in the imperative, when giving commands or making suggestions, we drop the tu, the nous, and the vous. And with the tu version, because this is following the same pattern as ER verbs, we now have to drop that S in the imperative, which is a bit strange. I don't know why they do that. So open the door if you're addressing tu is ouvre la porte with no S on. If you're addressing vous, ouvrez la porte. Let's open the door, ouvrons la porte. One exception though, when the S will come back on the tu version, is if it's followed by en, so that it has a smoother sound. Open two of them would be ouvrez-en deux. Let's look at some of these IR verbs that want to be ER verbs, the common ones. Ouvrir means to open. Couvrir, which is ouvrir with a C on the top, to cover. Recouvrir, okay, it means to cover again or to cover completely. Découvrir, to discover, or it's used for to find out, as in to uncover some information. Also to remove, as in to remove a layer. Okay, to open, ouvrir. How would you say then? Using tu, open the shutters. Ouvre les volets. Using tu, don't open the shutters, it's dark outside. To say it's dark outside, it's one of those faire expressions, which is why we've got our little do-it-yourself man there. French would say it's doing night. N'ouvre pas les volets, il fait nuit dehors. Let's open the shutters, it's daytime, it's doing day. Ouvrons les volets, il fait jour. Il fait nuit, il fait jour. To open oneself, let's use it in a pronominal kind of way. S'ouvrir. Sésame, ouvre-toi. Positive command te becomes toi and is hooked on with a hyphen. Open sesame. To cover, as in to cover up. Couvrir. Couvrons les meubles d'un vieux drap pendant qu'on est en vacances. What does that mean? Let's cover the furniture, meuble, with an old sheet, un vieux drap, whilst we're on holiday. Let's do a bit of bedroom talk. Wink, wink. Sheet, drap, un drap, le drap. A cover or a case is une housse. Housse. That could be used for a dust cover, a duvet cover, a laptop cover, a cover for your bike that you put on the train, that kind of thing. So a cover is une housse. It has a sort of pocket shape. A blanket kind of cover is une couverture. If you wanted a fitted sheet, you would ask for un drap housse. So it's got those pockets on the corners, un drap housse. Duvet, okay, it's the same, un duvet, or some people call it une couette. Une couette. And funny enough, couette is also the word for pigtails. Have a duvet on your hair. La housse de duvet. La housse de couette is duvet cover. Thé d'oreiller. Thé, spelled T-A-I-E, is pronounced like the thé that you drink, tea. Thé, thé d'oreiller. What do you think that is? Pillowcase. You could use housse as well. I don't know why they have another word, but just in case you are buying somewhere for your French place. Okay, to cover up again, to cover up completely, or to recover, not to get better, but to recover something. Recouvrir. Using vous. Cover up the seeds with soil. A seed is une graine, a grain. Recouvrez les graines avec de la terre. Terre can be soil, earth, or the earth, la terre. To discover, to find out, uncover or to remove, as in to remove a layer of clothing. Découvrir. The expression en avril, ne te découvre pas d'un fil. Meaning, in April, don't remove a thread. And fil is a thread or a wire, meaning it's still chilly. En mai, fais ce qui te plaît. In May, do what you please. En avril, ne te découvre pas d'un fil. En mai, fais ce qui te plaît. Okay, some more IR verbs that want to be ER verbs are offrir à. To offer, it also is used for to buy for someone. Cueillir, cueillir. Remember this one? To pick, as in to pick flowers. Recueillir. To gather, to collect. Accueillir. Remember, accueil is the reception desk, the welcoming desk. To welcome or to accommodate, to take in, as in to host somebody. So to offer or to buy for is offrir, followed by the preposition à. Let's buy them a drink. So the French would say, let's offer to them a drink. Offrons-leur à boire. Okay. Or, un coup, un verre. An offer, the noun is une offre. What was to pick, as in to pick flowers? Cueillir, cueillir. Using to, don't pick those blackberries. Blackberries are les mûres. Ne cueille pas ces mûres. Or if you need to differentiate between these and those, you can hook on the la. Ne cueille pas ces mûres-là. Not those ones. Now you cannot use cueillir for to pick your nose. Une cure is like a health kick. J'ai fait une cure. I went on a health kick. But se curer is like to clean out. Se curer le nez. Une cure is a bit of a detox. To gather, to collect, we've got cueillir, and now we've got recueillir. Using vous, gather all the data available. A data is a given or givens, données. Recueillez toutes les données disponibles. Reception, welcome. Accueil. What is the verb to welcome, accommodate, take in, as in to host a student, for example? Accueillir. Let's take in a foreign student this summer. Accueillons un étudiant étranger. So foreign is like a stranger. Étranger, or if it's a woman, une étudiante étrangère cet été. Now we have another group of IR verbs that are not the issing type, that are not the kind that want to be ER verbs. They just end with SST, ONS, EZ, ENT. For example, partir de, to leave from or to start from. Je pars, P-A-R-S. Tu pars, P-A-R-S. Il, elle, on part sounds the same but spelt with a T. Nous partons, vous partez. Il, elle partent with that silent ENT. If you use it in the imperative, you just drop the subject pronouns tu, nous and vous. So leave from here is either pars d'ici if you are addressing tu, or partez d'ici if you are addressing vous. Let's leave from here. Partons d'ici. Partir, to leave, to go away. Let's look at some other similar type verbs. Sortir, to come out, to go out, to get out, or to date, to go out with someone. Ressortir. Okay. All of those, to go out again, to get out again, to come out with, to re-release as in a record, or to bring up again. Are you bringing that up again? Courir, to run. All right, to come out, go out, to get out, or to date. Sortir, using to. Get it out of my rucksack, which is over there on the floor in the corridor. Pause it, you can do this. Okay, get it out. Sors-le de mon sac à dos qui est là-bas, par terre, dans le couloir. How did you get on? Right, the next verb, same again, but with a re, to go or to get out again, to come out with, to re-release, like to re-release a record, to bring up again, or to get something back out of something. Ressortir. Get the old photos back out that you were talking about, addressing vous. Ressortez les vieilles photos that you can either use desquelles or dont vous parliez, that you were talking about. Okay, parler de brings up dont, or you can use desquelles. A spring is un ressort. Comes back out again. Springs up. Okay, to run, courir. Run faster, addressing tu. Cours plus vite. Using vous, run faster. Courez plus vite. Let's not run any further. Ne courons pas plus loin. So far is loin, further or farther, some people say, plus loin. So we have more verbs that have these much shorter endings, SST, ONS, EZ, ENT, more IR verbs. Dormir, which means to sleep. S'endormir, pronominal. It's got your se at the beginning. To fall asleep. Se rendormir. Okay, to fall back asleep or to go back to sleep. What's to sleep? Dormir. Using to, sleep well. Dors bien. Using vous, sleep well. Dormez bien. Let's sleep a bit more. Let's say at least 8 hours this time. Dormons un peu plus. Disons au moins 8 heures cette fois. Or you might need to specify 8 heures cette fois-ci. To fall asleep is the pronominal. S'endormir. So en is in, so it's like to say in sleep. S'endormir. Using to. Don't fall asleep in the bath this time. Ne t'endors pas dans le bain cette fois-ci. Okay, to fall back to sleep or to go back to sleep. Se rendormir. Go back to sleep, my darling. Addressing to. Rendors-toi, mon chéri, for a boy. Rendors-toi, ma chérie, for a girl. See, chéri comes from cher, which means expensive, dear. And that's also where darling comes from. It should have been dearling, became darling. Okay, more verbs that do this. Mentir à means to lie. Sentir, to feel or to smell. Servir à, to serve, be used for. Se servir de, it's pronominal, to help oneself to or to use. To lie is mentir. Think of crème de menthe, mint, growing out of her nose. Using to, don't lie to me. Ne me mens pas. Using vous, don't lie to them anymore. To them. Okay. Ne leur mentez plus. Let's not lie to her, to her. Ne lui mentons pas. To feel, to smell. Sentir. Using to, smell this. Sans ça. Using vous, smell these flowers, they smell so good. Sentez ces fleurs-ci. Elles sentent si bonnes. Because flowers are feminine, bonne. Let's smell it. Using a masculine it. Let's smell it before we eat it. And using before, when you follow it with the subject pronoun, you need Mr. Subjunctive. Sentons-le avant que nous le mangions. You've got your subjunctive I in there, mangions. You could say avant de le manger, before eating it. To serve or be used for. Servir. Using to. Serve the children first. They're really hungry. They really have hunger. Sers les enfants d'abord. Ils ont vraiment faim. Let's serve her first. She looks hungry. She has the air. Servons-la d'abord. Elle a l'air faim. Using vous. Serve him first. He seems thirsty. So to seem, to look, to appear. Servez-le d'abord. Il a l'air soif. To help oneself to use pronominal. Se servir de. Using to. Serve yourself to some of it or of them. Donkey's backside. Sers-t'en. Now, it should have been sers-toi. Te becomes toi with the positive command. But because of the vowel of en, it goes to T apostrophe. Sers-t'en. Using vous. Don't ever use my laptop again. So never again is a pyjama situation. Plus jamais. Laptop. A portable computer. Ordinateur portable. Ne vous servez plus jamais de mon ordinateur portable. People call computer ordinateur and for short, ordi, mon ordi. Let's help ourselves to more wine. Servons-nous de plus de vin. Or you could say, let's reserve ourselves some wine. Reservons-nous de vin. You could even say, servons-nous encore de vin. And the last verb is a miscellaneous verb. It's all on its own in its pattern. To die. Mourir. Let's conjugate it. Je meurs. Tu meurs. Il, elle, on meurt. Nous mourons. You go back to the OU because nous and vous are very square. They like to follow the infinitive. Vous mourrez. Il, elle meurt. Okay? If you ever want to tell someone to die, it's meurs, or addressing vous, mourez. To say, let's die happy, mourons heureux or heureuse. To die, mourir. Don't die, addressing tu. Ne meurs pas. Using vous, don't die. Ne mourrez pas. Let's not die of hunger. Ne mourons pas de faim. So let's go over all of these quirky IR verbs. Our first set were the IR verbs that wanted to be ER verbs. They have the same endings as the ER verbs in the present tense. To open is ouvrir. To cover, couvrir. To cover again, to cover completely, recouvrir. To discover, to find out, to uncover or to remove a layer, découvrir. To offer, and this verb is used for to buy for somebody, like a drink or something. Offrir à, to pick as in to pick flowers or pick fruit. Cueillir, to gather, to collect. Recueillir, to welcome, accommodate, take in and host. Accueillir. Then our next group just ended in these endings, SST, ONS, EZ, ENT. To leave, to go away. Partir. To come out, to go out, to get out or to date someone. Sortir, to go or to get out again or to come out with. Re-release, a record or to bring up again. Ressortir, to run. Courir, some more of these. To sleep, they're popular, these ones. Dormir, to fall asleep's pronominal. S'endormir, in sleep, s'endormir. to fall back asleep, to go back asleep. Also pronominal. Se rendormir. Some more, to lie. Mentir à, to feel or to smell. Sentir, to serve, be used for. Servir à, to help oneself to or to use. Pronominal. Se servir de. And our miscellaneous one today. Mourir. Voilà les amis, bravo, à la prochaine fois.